Hello there.
Hey.
Thank you so much for joining us today at the Natural
Lifestyle
Lifestyle
Show.
Show. My name is Angel,
And I'm Billy.
and I'm adjusting this here. So we're sorry we're like 2 minutes late. For some reason, the little wheel just kept turning, right,
Yeah,
honey?
just wouldn't connect.
Yeah. So today we thought we would do something a little different.
Oh, really? What are we doing?
Yeah, we're going to do some trivia.
Love trivia.
Yeah, I put together some questions that I thought were interesting and that I thought might be a challenge to Billy.
Oh, it ain't gonna take much.
So, how fun is that to challenge my husband here?
And it was a surprise.
Yeah. So, yeah, we hope you're having a great day. We're sorry we didn't do a live last week. We were a little bit under the weather, but
Yes.
we're feeling much better now, and we hope and pray that you are feeling well.
Yes.
And so we're back at it, and I'm planning to do a lot of review videos of things that we use. So that's what I have on my plans here, and so just keep a lookout. We'll have some things coming out,
Eyes out.
as well as we're going to continue with the lives. So let me hide my notebook.
Okay. I won't look, I promise.
Number one.
No.
What heating temperature can you use to heat or dehydrate food and it's still considered raw?
Oh.
Can you guess? How hot can you get that food? Let's think about the sun.
Mm-hmm.
I know somebody in the raw food movement talks about the sun cooking the food.
Yes.
So let's think about how hot does the sun get? Would that be a clue, maybe, about raw food? No, I mean we have like 100-degree days sometimes, right?
Yes, we do.
So the sun cooks the food, and some places goes a little over 100. Honestly, like really, really hot places like the desert, perhaps.
Yeah. So I'm thinking like 120.
You're very smart. It says.
Hey, say that again.
You're very smart.
Hey, man, I'm living a dream. That's all I can say.
So usually around 104 to 118. So the consensus is about 118 degrees. Billy said 120. So I mean, I think if somebody dehydrated something 120, that'd be right there at it.
Right there at it.
But yeah, so it can be 118 or under to be considered officially raw.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yes. Question.
Okay.
Who said this? Who said the food you eat can be either the safest and most powerful form of medicine or the slowest form of poison?
You just said it.
Yes, I did.
So you talking about who historically has said that?
Yes, who it was actually from a book, and this is somebody that I have read this person's book over and over again, Billy.
Is it Chris Beats Cancer?
Not that one, but I have looked at that book a lot.
I have no idea.
Yeah, well, this is a raw food pioneer, Anne Wigmore.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about her.
This was from, I think that quote was from the Hippocrates Diet. And the Hippocrates Diet is a book that I recommend you reading. I will put it in our shop if I haven't already. And I do recommend you reading that. Also,
Okay.
I want to let you guys know that we are not part of the YouTube program. I have put a link on this video. Please go to our Patreon and become a member. We're viewer supported. And they're
100%.
100% viewer supported right now. So you shouldn't see any ads on this video because I would be kind of confused about that.
Yeah, I would too.
But yeah, I have like 21 days of videos too personal to share anywhere else that I put up there last year. And we have a lot of content on there. We're going to continue to have content. So I just want to let you guys know, as an aside, please go support us there.
Amen.
And so we have the next question.
Oh, okay, another one.
This is some important information to know as well.
I think so.
So what famous doctor had success in treating and reversing lifestyle-related heart disease, and wrote the book Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease.
Yeah, that was um, Ann Whitmore's dad.
Nope,
Oh,
not,
no?
not that I know of.
I don't know. You know this. Let me think.
You're piecing together some kind of family history I didn't know nothing about.
Hey, I'm trying. I'm trying to think.
It's a very interesting name, I'll tell you.
Dr. McGee?
Dr. Caldwell B. Esselstyn. Have you ever heard the name Esselstyn?
I've never heard him.
Yeah, he's a pretty famous doctor. But for some reason, his research seems to have gotten lost with a lot of people, because he actually had success in reversing heart disease with diet, as did the person who wrote the Rice Diet.
Okay.
And Dr. McDougall has done similar work. Basically, with all of these people's work, they have found that a low-fat diet, about 10% of fat or less, is very useful in clearing arteries in the heart and in the eyes.
Okay.
Like my vision, I don't even need glasses anymore. I used to need glasses, and that's one of my personal theories, is that perhaps my arteries used to be clogged up and they aren't anymore.
Okay.
I mean, that's one of my personal theories, because if you make a good decision to focus on good nutrition, and sometimes I know that I go a little overboard on fat, but I like to I really recommend Chronometer, because you want to keep a checkout if you're interested in having a heart healthy diet, to make sure you're not going too fattening.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, especially the older you get. I think when you're young, you could probably get away with a lot of things that you can't get away with when you're older.
Yeah.
And so this is some really information that can make a real big difference in people's lives. So,
Amen.
Okay, our last question, and then I'm going to have a little bonus.
Oh, what?
The last question is, what herb has been traditionally used to treat worms? You know, Skylar?
Nope, I have no idea.
What herb has been traditionally used to treat worms? And I'm talking about intestinal worms here, because a lot of people don't think about it, but...
Oh, I know! Apple seeds!
Well, apple seeds, maybe they could.
Yeah,
but this is a herb, and it's called wormwood.
Wormwood.
Does the name give you a clue?
Is it
Wormwood. Wormwood has been used to treat intestinal worms. There's a lot of herbs that are very effective for things, and
you guys put it here.
Yeah, that's great. So I've talked about this before, but I just think this is a fun little thing. Do you remember this, Skylar? What shape did the person? There was the contest where people made solar panels, and they saw how much energy they could collect from the sun, and they did it in all different shapes. And what was the winning shape?
Okay, so let's let Dad think.
You remember what the winning shape was, Daddy?
Is it octagon?
Leaves.
Oh, yeah, leaf shape. I remember that.
about to say that.
Let's say it. Leaf.
Leaf.
Leaf. Yes, you're so right. You knew it, didn't you?
Yeah, I just want Dad to go first.
Yeah, you were just being kind and giving him a chance.
Yeah, thank you.
And that just proves that God's design is the best design. Yeah. So, a lot of medicines are derived from
trees,
plants. Well, plants and trees. Yeah. And so that's an example of how God's design is good for medicine, and it's also good for energy, because we see he knew exactly what shape to make the leaves and the trees to get the maximum amount of sunlight. And me and Skylar were reading a book about plants. We finished up reading a book about plants, and there were so many benefits of plants in there. And one of them, toward the end, they said that they found out that people at the hospitals, they're trying to incorporate plants in their rooms and everywhere, because they said that people heal better when they are when they're surrounded by plants. And they said they don't know all the reasons why. They said that they even think that the plants might excrete some kind of substances in the air that when people breathe it in, it helps them.
Well, if you think
That's
about
amazing.
when you walk into a room that's full of plants and stuff, I mean, you just feel a difference there.
You do. That's why I like to
Yeah.
keep so many plants in the house now. I didn't used to like it because I used to think, that it's kind of icky to have soil in your house, and sometimes you'll see like a little bug living in the soil or something. But now, I mean, the benefits far outweigh, a little dirt,
Yeah, exactly.
And if you're concerned about sterilizing dirt, a tip really too is to water your plants with some hydrogen peroxide that can help to
Yes.
sterilize the dirt. And then after that, you can try to build up your soil with like some kelp. And I also use the water from the banana peels.
Mhm.
And I noticed that the plants, a lot of the plants have really taken off
Yeah, they love
after
that.
after that. They love that. Yeah.
Mhm.
So you can use things you already have around your house, in your kitchen that you would otherwise throw away, like the banana water, to really cause your plants to grow.
Recycle.
Yeah. We have to learn to live with things and not against them, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
But we hope that you enjoyed this trivia today. Yeah, give us a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and join our Patreon, and let us know that you like what we're doing here.
Yep.
So
Leave a comment.
yeah, and God bless you
God
all.
bless.
And also, we do have another channel called Victory in Yeshua, where we do Bible teaching and praise and worship dancing. And we would absolutely love to see you over there.
Amen.
So if you come over there and see us and you're from here, let us know. Say, hey, I came over from Nightlife Show.
Hey,
God bless you.
God bless.
Bye.